Bernie Sanders, I heard, walked out at the end of an interview when they asked him about AOC. I haven't seen it yet, but I figured we could all look at it together. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's get it.
I want you to look.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, Molly, at all. At all.
At every level of office around you and support Democrats who actually fight, because those are the ones that can win against Republicans.
I would not be telling you the truth if I didn't tell you that within the Democrats.
Molly, and you know what? I mean, it's the same with guys. Before we get into this Bernie Sanders situation, it's the same with guys. You know, a lot of women will tell you that I am a lot to deal with. It may look cool. You may want this life. You may want the cars and the clothes and all of that type of stuff. But, you know, can you deal with the fact that you may not see me for 1 or 2 or 3 days? Can you deal with the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm with you for a short time, not necessarily for a long time, until I'm with you for the next short time? Everybody can't handle that. Some women need a man that is going to be up under them every day, or work 40 hours, or come home and be able to chill with you. I'm not the type of person that could chill with you. I'm probably going to be gone before you wake up, because I got to go get that money and I got to go take care of business, and I'm on top of things. Everybody is not. Now, it's a lifestyle that come with it, and you can be able to shop, but you're going to have to be purposeful by yourself for a day or two sometimes, because I may not be able to get to you. And I don't work a regular 9 to 5, and I may not necessarily be to bed at 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes I go to bed at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm grinding and I'm hustling. Everything is not for everybody. And just because somebody is nice or just because somebody is cool doesn't mean that it's necessarily for you. You have to know your personality, because you're going to be out here crashing out because you think it's one way and it's going to be that other way. And I can't meet every expectation. I got a lot of hats to wear, and a lot of people need me. And it's the same thing with men. It's the same thing. Some women don't mind a guy that's being gone all the time, and they prefer that instead of a guy that is sitting up under them all day and that's working 40 hours. Some women like to chill while her man is playing video games. Some women don't. Some women like to be out in the streets and be able to fly everywhere and stuff like that. You got to know your personality in a person. So all I'm saying is make sure that you're careful about the people that you're interested in, because just because the presentation layer is great doesn't mean that you understand what's underneath it and what comes with it. That's all I'm saying.
Democratic Party, there are billionaires who have undue influence. Democrats have turned their backs on the working class of this country.
That was Senator Bernie Sanders and Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez drawing more than 30,000 supporters in Denver on Friday. I was there and spoke with Senator Sanders after the rally about whether the Democratic Party can do anything to slow President Trump's agenda.
Bernie is back.
Hey, Mr. Trump, people fought and died to create a democratic society. You're not going to take it away from us.
83-year-old independent Senator Bernie Sanders is drawing crowds even bigger than he did as a presidential candidate.
Feeling the burn.
Yeah.
For the past month, Sanders has taken his fight against President Donald Trump on the road. He's billing it the Fighting Oligarchy Tour.
Now, the reason that they go into these particular places is
President Donald Trump.
Look at where they're going. Pennsylvania, Michigan, Nevada, Arizona, right? Colorado, all of these places outside of Colorado, the majority of these places that they've stopped through are what? Swing states. Swing states. They are busy, and of course, they're drawing out crowds of people that already is rocking with them, so that's not a big deal. But these are places that they're campaigning in. They're campaigning to continue to grow their own constituents. Why would AOC, for example, considering that she serves, districts in New York, why would she be in all of these other places? How come they're not spending any time? Pay attention, y'all. Why are they not spending any time in places that is actually for their constituents? If I'm a person who AOC represents me, right? I want her coming to talk to us. I want her listening to us. I want her working and fighting for more jobs. I know that she killed the Amazon deal that would have brought a whole lot of jobs inside of her particular city. Why wouldn't she be in her city talking to her constituents, working on getting businesses to open up and then focusing on cleaning up the streets and participating in getting funding and actually seeing what the people want in her particular district. All Democrats are doing is running a popularity contest. That's it. All Democrats are doing are running a popularity contest. It's the same thing with Jasmine Crockett. Yo, how many of y'all in Dallas actually see Jasmine Crockett on the streets? Jasmine Crockett is at ABC. She on the Breakfast Club over in New York. She got her security. She's signing autographs. She's literally signing autographs like a rock star. Taking names, kissing babies, rubbing people. They are running for a higher office. They're not serving the people that's in their district. They're not trying to understand what's going on. They're not trying to see what's happening over here. They're not trying to work in the people. The people that voted them in their district is not the people that they serve. They are focused on social media, popularity contests, and all of that stuff. They paying attention to what's going to happen 4 years, 2 years, 6 years, 8 years from now. They're not paying attention to what's going on in their own city.
On the road, he's billing it the Fighting Oligarchy Tour.
We will not allow America to become an oligarchy.
In Denver, the anti-Trump sentiment was strong.
Oh, I think it's a disaster. And he talks about he has a mandate. He never had a mandate.
But so was the frustration with Democrats.
How's the Democratic Party doing challenging this?
They got to be a little tougher.
Quit being a bunch of doormats.
It feels like we're left stranded when everything feels like it's crumbling.
This shit got on a Jesus Lord. Bless my apologist white people that's wearing Black Lives Matter shirts. Bless my apologist white people that are God. This should tell you everything about everybody that is popping up on their tour. This should tell y'all everything about everybody that's showing up to see these people speak. If you think that one conservative is going in there curious, like, you know what? Let me see what the Democrats got to say. Let me see what AOC and Bernie Sanders are saying. I want to get to Bernie Sanders' actual interview. All right, I want to see if he walked out.
Run for president, you do a lot of rallies, and we have done a lot of big rallies. 32,000 people here is by far the largest rally I have ever done, and nobody's running for office. That tells you something.
So what are you trying to accomplish with this tour?
I'm trying to make it clear to the people throughout the world and throughout our own country that the American people are not going to sit idly by and allow Trump establish an oligarchic form of government where Musk and other billionaires are running our government, and we're not going to sit back and allow him to form an authoritarian form of society undermining the Constitution, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and undoing what the founding fathers of this country did in the 1790s, separation of powers, making sure that no one person had an extraordinary amount of power. And that is precisely what Trump is trying to do. He wants it all. He doesn't want Congress. He doesn't want the media. He doesn't want the judiciary. He wants all of the power. We cannot allow him to have that.
Well, I hear you telling people out there, fight back. What do you mean, though? How do they fight back?
Well, it's the question. We're working on it right now. But I think simply, first of all, coming here and showing the world.
Oh, this is all a dog and pony show, fam. This is all a dog and pony show. Fight back, fight back. All right, so what do you mean by fight back? Well, we working on it. We working on what that means and what that looks like. This is just an opportunity for them to rile y'all up. Y'all just getting rowdy and getting riled up. What do you mean we working on it? Why are you telling them to fight back, and you fight back doing what? Well, we working on that part. We got to figure that part out. We don't know exactly what it means, but we definitely got a big crowd out there, and so we got to rally them together and get them riled up. Man, people is... Bernie Panders. That is exactly a great name. Let's go a little bit closer because I know that he walked out towards the end of this interview. I want to see what he said to incite this walkout.
About whether or not Schumer should remain the Democratic leader in the Senate. And he got irritated when I asked him about the possibility of AOC running, abruptly getting up to end the interview.
Okay, you're out there with AOC today. Do you see her as a future of the progressive?
We have one of the untold stories
Yeah.
of what's going on in current American politics is that in the House of Representatives, you have dozens and dozens of strong, smart, disciplined, hardworking young people in the Progressive Caucus. And you know, way back when I first came to the Congress and the House, I helped form the Progressive Caucus. We had 5 people in it at that time. Now they got close to 100. So you got a whole lot of good people. Alexandria is extraordinary. I am so impressed by her work in Congress and her, she inspires.
What work in Congress? What is she doing?
Would you like to see her joining the Senate?
Right now we have, as I said, just a whole lot of people in the Congress. Okay, Jonathan, thanks.
Wait, I got one more. This is important.
Well, I asked you.
Okay.
You know, you want to do nonsense, do nonsense.
No.
I don't want to talk about inside the Beltway stuff. I got 32,000 people.
I was just asking you about AOC because she was out there with you.
No, fine, but I don't want to talk about this. What was the last question?
I was just going to ask you one more question about you. I mean, that's all. I was literally your last.
What is your question?
Well, I mean, it's easier.
Oh my gosh. You gotta love this junk, man. You gotta love this. It is absolutely awesome. Hey, dog was about to get up just because he asked an additional question about AOC.
I mean, I want to ask you about your future. This is the biggest crowd. You said you ran for president twice. This is the biggest crowd you've ever seen. Are we going to see you run again, or what's your future?
No, right now, I am very proud that the people of the state of Vermont sent me back to the Senate with 63% of the vote. Right now, I'm Vermont senator. That's what I do, and I'm very happy to do it. I am 83 years of age, and I'm tired.
All right, Art.
So Bernie Sanders walked out on it. Well, he was about to walk out on an interview. He got sassy. And he didn't want to answer no question. Of course they're going to try to get her to become a part of Congress. What are you thinking? You think y'all think that AOC is out here having a conversation based off of what makes them feel good, or she running this fight oligarchy quote unquote tour because it's just something to do because they trying to rally the American people? No. Every last one of these people are doing this because they are looking for their next opportunity. They're looking for their next opportunity in politics. Listen, you think that Nancy Pelosi got rich and that AOC is going to sit here and just continue to be in the House? Yeah, right, boy. AOC is trying to come and get that job. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. I put that green on there because they trying to get that money. Money bag. You know what I'm saying?